All right. Hello, chat. Come on. There we go. So, we got some gaming news today. The second Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer dropped. So we will be watching that live and reacting to it. Also, that was a lie. We are doing Alan Wake 2. Could not give two shits about Grand Theft Auto 6. So what was I doing last time? I know Zane's dead. Am I back in the hotel again? Oh yeah, I was chasing stuff. And I'm in a theater and there's a bubble already. Okay, where's the other ball? Where's the white ball? Is the white ball up here? Maybe I have to change for the scene. Do you see the other ball? There's the black.
Looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. I felt like I've been on this game.
I must have to change the scene. Hang on. Nailed it.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
Okay, so that's still corny. Get to Parliament Tower. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought I was doing. So... Oh, another one. Where is your other hand? Oh.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
Okay. That's enough of those for now, I think. Let's get to that tower. Which I think is this way. Maybe you should look at the map. Don't look that way. Okay, map. What do you got? That's not the map. Where am I? I am very far from the hotel. So that makes it look like I can go this way. But I can't. Alright, let me just keep my eyes open here. Oh, that looks promising. Lights are always a good sign. You don't see me. I'm not here. I'm not here. That seems bad. That seems really not good. It's not getting much better. Wait, isn't that my hotel right now?
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Are you kidding me? Not good, not great. I have iframes on the phone, right?
Hello?
Hello.
It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. Alice's photos you found from the shoebox in the talk show basement. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put them in the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photos from the talk show building basement. Adi had guided me there. I bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
Right. I am fully aware of what I'm doing right now. This all makes total sense to me. Well, time to run. So that's how Saga finds out about the clicker.
I've
is
been here
that
many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different. Like my last chance. If it wasn't already too late.
Are you implying a point of no return is coming up? No other music. 0 out of 10, unplayable.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
Okay, well, it sounds scary out there, so let's just check out the bathroom for a moment. Okay, nothing in the bathroom. Worth a shot. Going this way. Bit of a mess there. Is that projected? Because I thought I kind of like didn't go the right way. Unless that door isn't actually open. The door isn't actually
Scratch was
open.
in there, writing his horror story. There was still time to stop him. I needed to get inside.
Okay, well, that narrows it down.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought I could contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't. The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. Like waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. I made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
Well. T-pose. Yeah, T-pose on the fall. Shin T-pose. 0 out of 10.
Instead, Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore. Until she broke. And all that time, she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return. I had seen this before. This was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop.
Hate when that happens.
I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice. It was always me. I killed her. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Getting off this time.
Well. We're not doing bangers anymore on the menu. That's disappointing. So Alan Wake is Scratch. Well, we'll just keep processing that and move on. Ah, I forgot to turn those off again. Motherfucker.
We did bring Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with a dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it and blast it with all you got. Hit him, Estevez!
He's too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it!
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power.
Hang on.
Back in business.
Estevez! Lights!
Got him.
Show him!
Get away.
Anderson, he's coming. Make us proud, Saga! You picked a family to mess with, devil!
Ouch.
Anderson, I dropped gear for you.
Great. You want to tell me where the gear is? this?
He's too fast. Shoot him to pin him down. Now it's the best. The lights. Lights are out.
Hang in there, Anderson.
Gotta turn the lights.
Hang on. Gotta take pills first.
Get him where it hurts, kiddo.
Okay.
You're going down, devil.
Got it. Get the light on. I got a pin. Hurry, Anderson. He's free. Lost the light.
Need to rotate the lights.
I'm well aware of what I gotta do. It's just very time consuming.
Okay, we're back.
Now!
I got him in one. I got power.
Nope, nope.
Get out. Coming for you.
Motherfucker.
I'll get it running. Just be ready.
Get off the light, Anderson.
Need to point the lights at the cell.
Oh, right, point the lights in the cell. Alright, I know that.
Now at the best. That's one. We lost power. Need to get the other one pointed toward the cell as well.
We can hit him again.
The other one?
Need to get those lights facing the cell.
Fuck.
Hit him where it hurts, kiddo. You picked a bad way to mess with devil now. Make us proud, Saga! More ammo waiting.
Mother.
The lights, Esteban!
He's free. Lost the light.
The worst UI in the world on PC.
Gotta turn the lights.
Grab him now.
That's no cause! Don't let him fool you!
Hurry, Anderson.
There we go.
Power is out. He's coming for you.
Hang in there, Anderson!
Need to point the lights at the cell.
Anderson! Warrior! Yes, Tiger! Okay, we're back. You've got fighting blood in
light
you,
on him.
kiddo!
I got him as long as we got power. We lost power. He's free.
Look out, Anderson!
That's fine.
Now I need to get rid of the cell.
Alright, come get me.
Esteban, Casey, now!
Sorry.
Wait. Is it you?
So sorry.
Did it work? Casey?
Casey! Scratch! Don't let him.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Tear Fest is canceled.
No.
Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Oh no. He's turning into Hard Casey. Oh, hang on. Motherfucker. This song. From my nightmares.
I name the stars over your cauldron and all that lies beneath your waves. Throwing my voice into your shadow, the underworld, the darkest place. The onyx kiss of inky waters, the jet black undertow of fright. From the cold depths now I will conjure the spiral madness of his mind. Once more the ocean's a lake, so alike a land awake. Come save your soul, awake new and whole. By name I will summon him. From the silence of screams, from the city of dreams, it's a dark ocean ceremony. The horror story falsely claiming, naming you servant of the night. Now rise above the name I'm calling, your soul returning to the light. Once more the ocean's a lake, so alike a land awake.
And cut right before the chorus. That's enough of that.
Tom, we need to get to our next gig. We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Okay. Well.
Hey, over here.
On my way, Estevez. Hi, I'm here.
Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is... are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a Bureau containment unit like that. And now the Dark Presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
A
I needed a car.
revolver, a
The
double
FBI
barrel
vehicle would be at
shotgun,
the parking lot.
and a flare gun. That's every kind of weapon you have to offer. Did you just, like, rob a fucking hillbilly? Like, what the fuck is this? Where's your funding? What are my tax dollars paying for, Estevez? Take those as well. Okay, well.
I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice, take it from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Play cards. A secret truth. See it all. Living in the woods.
Bitch. Thank you.
General Store.
Alright, how many of these we have to fight? That didn't connect. I dodged the shit out of it. Okay. That's enough of that. I mean, hey, Akimbo 1887s are how I got nukes back in the day. Fucking love those things on Shipyard. And the best thing on Rust is a sniper rifle. Is get to the top and just fucking sponk everyone on sight. Yeah, give me that. I still don't have room for that, but that's fine. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Let me think about this for a second. I thought it out. Oh, you got your fucking thing back? Okay. The equipment button is so shit. Everyone's got full darkness shields after that. Really? This is the worst way to equip things in the world! You have the shittiest menu, and there's no way to pause the game. Like, okay, well... Just kill me. I don't care. I don't care. This game has the worst UI for combat I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. I hate this game from a fucking combat design perspective. You can't pause to access your inventory. And you have to hover over something, wait for it to zoom in, click on it, and then click the equip. Like, you can't fucking do that in combat, and you get 4 hotkeys. My keyboard has, like, fucking 80 keys on it, and it's not even a full-size keyboard. Surely you can give me more than 4 hotkeys. Alright, we're just fucking running. Tried to fight. Tried to play the game. Silly me.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Nothing in here? Fine. Come on, you can do it. We're almost to where we're going. Oh, this seems bad.
I had to get to Bright Falls. See this through.
Okay, no last second jump. Not gonna complain about that.
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the Dark Place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death.
Wait, was that 2010? Was Alan Wake a 2010 game?
13 years to get out.
Damn.
Now Alice was dead because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well. Another way to look at it, I had brought the Dark Place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it. That didn't make me any less terrified. Fuck it.
How many post-processing effects do you want in this scene? Yes. Oh, good. Deerfest.
This is not what I expected.
Sorry, babe. The antler mask stays on during sex. It's Deerfest.
A spellbinding tour de force.
The novel begins as a murder mystery.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a fleeting commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional lives.
Who is saying that? That's crazy. Oh,
The
wait.
stage fight scene in Departure.
This guy just
is
never
marked
wears
by the
anything beyond a
absolute
bathrobe.
mind-frying dark
Oh,
ocean
he's not alone. Okay. Are we all gathered here to watch? Oh, is it what's his name? No? Not important? Where am I going again? Just explore. I feel like I did explore. Yep. This is Bright Falls. Go in the diner. Ah.
Where do I sign up to live?
Oh, not for the plot, but for an Easter egg. Okay.
Saga and Casey will go down as literature's best law enforcement duo.
Hello, I'm Ilmo Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right? Wake set a high standard with his previous novels, but I can say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you? There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it. I was inside Scratch's ending, a perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
The old gods of Asgard are back. Wake clearly knows what his fans want.
But where would I find a copy of the book? Oh wait, am I holding a copy?
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go, to rewrite the ending of Return.
Sick story.
Not good. Not good.
I could get out through the back.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art. The novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading. I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him. I had to find another way inside.
Okay, no problemo. No loot. Can't push that, or... Okay, we'll go this way. Oh, don't tell me this is my way in. No, it's not. Okay, well, that's probably for the best. This one? Nope. Through this building. That is the answer.
Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Well, that's not the right way. Wait. What? It has to be this way. Yeah. Duh. Obviously, there's another door I didn't see. Okay. Well, I don't have a gun, so I'm gonna say there's no fighting. Just some... Oh, wait. Okay, well, I may have misspoke.
Fuck off!
I hope this is right. Thank you. Thank you.
Get your butt in here, Alan. It's safe here.
You're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink.
Say that again,
You
but
need to
slower.
get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
Well.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
On my way. Haven't seen a thermos in a while.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next.
Great, open it, please.
All you need is water and fill it up. Water is the oldest power. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom.
What are you saying?
There you go.
Got him.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right.
Good, let's do it.
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return.
Okay, do it. Go. Take the chair out and do it.
I needed an ending that took everything already in Return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Oh, more balls. Got it.
The ending has to fit the genre. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance. Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
A lot of build up on this song. What?
Through darkest dark, I'm pushing through. Through the end, I'm reaching you. Though they keep saying that my baby is gone, I keep on loving you. For my love's the light, holding you tight, holding you tight. And they can never take that away. I'll change the story where it's saying there is no one left to love, and there's no light left to guide us home. I keep you with me through the darkest nights, and I won't let go, won't let go. I lost that blood along the way.
Alright, I'm sorry, chat. I'm not feeling that one at all. I feel like we peaked early on with bangers.
No!
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place.
Please get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Can I just boop?
I can't leave.
Nope.
Why can't I leave? Calm down, Saga. Just think. Figure it
Please,
out on the
no.
board.
No, no, no.
Like I always do.
No, I don't want to do the board. I don't wanna. Oh my god. The only thing worse than the combat is the board.
My work is gone.
Good. It was shit.
The Dark Presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Find evidence. What do you mean? Like, find evidence in my mind? Do you mean, like, look around here for evidence? I got a profile? Oh, good. Other saga. I knew there was 2 sagas.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
Your children.
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me.
I called that there were 2 sagas. I knew it.
Logan. I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases. The mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster. He needed me. Something's very fucking wrong here.
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I am a terrible mother. I let my daughter die. I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her.
She's not dead.
God damn it!
I'm gonna keep doing this. It's fine. This is my ideal gameplay.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
One more?
This case. This room. Is any of it even real? Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back. Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing.
Injury report. Subject Alex Casey, FBI. Description of injury. 2218. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion. Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. You knew he was hurt. You knew the Dark Presence did something to him. You didn't care. You only pretended to care when it was convenient. And the second he became a liability, you let Scratch have him.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
I don't know. He looked just like him. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location Bright Falls, WA. Interviewer Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force here. You don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. There were so many hints. How did you miss those? Wake was Scratch. It was right under your nose. Wake was Scratch. Scratch was Wake. Scratch Wake. Scratch Wake. Scratch Wake. Okay, it's my handy dandy board now with my new handy dandy things. Where do I put these? Right there. Right here. 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 I'm missing one more.
I never should have trusted these.
Found it. To the board. Wait. Nope, there's more.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
Great. I'm gonna guess there's still more.
I spent too much time away from Logan. Logan. The horror story used her. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Boom, boom. What? There, obviously. Now then. Well, obviously, there's still more. Fuck!
I hate it here.
Who said that?
I've had it with you cultist maniacs.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral.
Nailed it.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
I need a way out from this fucking part of the game.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out.
I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be. The lights! No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look. My badge. Never should have taken this case. Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That would teach her so much. There'll be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom.
Anderson, look, after Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad
I was not going to
place.
do an old black
You
lady
dragged me
voice,
out of
okay?
dinners at your house with your family. It really meant a lot. Thank you.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
No, I'm not reading anything.
Hey, Mom. I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
Okay, was that the last one? I think that was the last one. Okay, I have a lot more things now to stick around.
Logan isn't anyone's plot device. She's my daughter. And she's not dead.
Dead! She is dead! I didn't save her.
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault! It is!
It's not too late. I can still save them.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving. Casey trusts me. I know he does. I'll just let him down again. No. This is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing.
I'm missing one.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is. It's okay to be afraid, but I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
I'm with her. I want this to stop.
I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight. I'm so close. The Dark Place wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head.
You're already in your head, literally. Like, what? Is there more to go around and grab? Or do I go to the board now? Oh, I do have a piece. Right there. We done?
The Dark Place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
No. Don't. Okay. All that just to find out how doors work. All right, bring on the tarot music.
Saga, wake up.
Oh, no. That was not a chapter. That was just the preamble to a chapter?
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
Wait, where am I?
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there are many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Nope, not here. Just want that. Screw it. The fuck do you mean construction yard? I'm going here. Looks good to me. We've kind of skipped his plot. He didn't deserve it. That guy's in everything. He's got enough plot.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Let me drown! You pushed me!
Enough already.
Oh no. I just need that shoebox. Just need the shoebox.
There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of
bullet
bullet.
of light. Great.
Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
Not good. Not good. I wish to leave. Can I go back down the way I came? Nice. Oh, another one. That's a bad sign. They're giving me way too much good stuff. Well, that's a slight predicament. Nope. Too fast.
The phone again.
All right.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
Helpful.
Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind places more power. Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
Is it? Oh, fuck me.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
It just keeps adding more exposition.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
Great, let's bring it home. I wanna bring it home!
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
If they would put another fucking index card down to that, I would have snapped. I will be leaving now. This has been an experience.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold. Past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
KC?
The end. Scratch! Now! A white, searing light of truth that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard. Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on! What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside. Is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy? What if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to the...
Is it over? Anderson?
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls. I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. and you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you, so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension, light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images you need to see, the light you need to see, until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Yay. Happy ending.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down down.
Now we're talking.
Psychic powers, hypnotism, magic fruit. Strange machines, weird mysteries. We got freaky fantasies. Night springs, like a killer on the run. Yeah, night springs. Down the black hole sun, 'cause in the night springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Crashing through the warning signs, your car breaks down just outside in night springs. Endless versions of this town, they called out the elder god who live inside a sleeper's dream. Better let her sleep in night springs. If I die in your arms out of London, I haunt you when you like it. Night springs, caught in an endless time loop. Yeah, night springs, a solar system in your soup. 'Cause in night springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Lost in mist for days and days. Now you see the sign it says night springs.
We're all in danger.
Night springs, caught in an endless time loop. Yeah, night springs, a solar system in your soup. 'Cause in night springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Lost in mist for days and days. Now you see the sign it says night springs.
That was nice.
Deep press, deep press.
Are there more credits? How many credits are there? Okay, wait, what's the final draft? Or is that like New Game Plus? Walking through the game session style ending. I'm going to say that. Oh, it is New Game Plus. That's what it sounded like. I'm gonna say that Logan is alive, but due to Saga being absent from so much of her life, she resents her mother, and is gonna go through a 30-year-long rebellious phase, and she'll maybe visit Saga in the home on her deathbed. That's the true ending. Spoiler alert. Okay, so we beat Alan Wake 2 today, which is one stream faster than I thought I was going to do it in. there is, where do we begin? So, plot-wise, I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. Combat-wise, give it a... Give it a... I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10. Just right down the middle. The combat is better than the first game, but the first game was a 1 out of 10 combat-wise, so it was a very low bar. You know, obviously I didn't get all the power-ups, so I don't know how things would scale differently. But, like, enemy variety is pretty much non-existent. The dodge is iffy at times. The inventory management is absolutely terrible. Only letting me hotkey 4 things and not pausing to go into inventory to equip stuff. That's rough. That's just really, really rough. Maybe it's easier on console. I mean, it's probably a lot easier on console, because I imagine even if it doesn't pause opening that menu, it's probably much more responsive to highlighting stuff with the joystick and clicking it with A, X, whatever. The PC having to highlight it, having to get a cursor to appear on the screen, highlight what you want, click it again. Like, that is so clunky when the mouse is also your camera. So yeah, that's bad. I also I don't like the flashlight in general. I didn't like it in the first game, didn't like it this game either. It never felt good to me. Another big issue is that the way the battery works in segments, where, like, if you hit a segment, the flashlight turns off and then you have to reactivate it with the button again. The first game, I'm pretty sure, didn't have that feature. This game does. I don't understand it. Flashlights don't overheat for a split second and then you turn them back on. I don't get the point of making me constantly hit the flashlight button. Which, by the way, the flashlight button on PC is middle mouse wheel. Click down. I don't know why I never remapped that. That is the worst default key binding I've ever seen in my fucking life. Who in their goddamn mind maps something to mouse wheel click in? Some mice don't even let you click in the wheel. There is no click in. That is just... whoever designed the UI and the button mapping has never played a PC game in their fucking life. Yeah, so I feel like PC UI gets a 1 out of 10. I think that's where I'm at. If this game had mod support, the top selling mod would be a new UI for PC. And by top selling mod, I mean top downloaded mod, not actually selling. So 9 out of 10 story, 5 out of 10 combat, 1 out of 10 PC UI. The 10 out of 10 graphics. I'll give it 10 out of 10 graphics. The path tracing was absolutely incredible. You know what? 9 out of 10 graphics. 9 out of 10 graphics. I'm taking 1 point off because it could have had better subsurface scattering. Subsurface scattering is the light that goes through objects. It's most noticeable on skin. I felt that the subsurface scattering was a little poor, and skin at times looked a little dry and unrealistic. So I'll give it 9 out of 10 on graphics, take it 1 point off because the subsurface scattering could have been better implemented. So overall rating for the game. Oh, also, I don't know what category to put the case board in, but that's a 1 out of 10. Whatever category the mind space falls into, 0 out of 10 category. 0 out of 10 for the mind place. The game starting me with a mind place tutorial that I couldn't get out for the first hour, and then ending with a half-hour mind place go through for 30 minutes or whatever. That was... They really fucking got me a loop on that one. Good job. Would that be an interface thing? Okay, so 0 out of 10 for the interface. So anyway, I think overall I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. With, you know, the story, and yeah, the story just carries the game. He's trying to convince us or himself that he liked the game. I liked parts of the game. I think my issue is I didn't like playing the game. I think if this had been a movie instead of a video game, I would have liked it a lot. I think that's where I'm at. It's because I had to play the game that I don't like the game. I think that's where I'm at. Yeah. So as a, like I said, the story carries it. So it's a 7 out of 10 because the story carries it so hard. I like the game. I just didn't like playing the game. I liked the story. I didn't like playing the parts in between the story. That take lost a viewer on this stream. It happens. But I don't know. It's the duality of it all, right? Resident Evil games, the stories are pretty fucking terrible, but the gameplay is usually amazing, and I lean towards Resident Evil games. The Alan Wake games, interesting story, gameplay is terrible. Like, it's, you know, it's what's your preference? Do you want an engaging story, or do you want to just shoot things and have fun shooting things? But I will say the one thing they did improve gameplay-wise between Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2 is Alan Wake had that terrible back spawning mechanic of spawning enemies behind you just whenever you were running around, just pausing the game to spawn enemies. This game didn't have any of that pausing to spawn enemies thing. So that's a huge improvement. I will give them credit there. Granted, again, low bar because back spawning should never be used, period, in my opinion. But the gameplay part did flow better because they weren't doing slowdowns and spawning things. But again, I feel like comparing it to the first game is kind of an easy comparison because the first game was really, really bad in the gameplay department. Personally, I miss not having all the random vehicles driving sections. That's true. I do miss my 2-minute car ride to get out and get into another car for a 2-minute car ride to get out, get another car to a 2-minute car ride. Loops. Yeah. The zero driving was a thing. The two characters was interesting, the Alan Wake and the Saga. I do like that. I do like the two characters getting two perspectives. Obviously, I got pissed off the musical part, did all of Saga, and then it did all of Alan, and then the finale where they're kind of switching back and forth, which is what I predicted it would be at the end. But I do think that was a good idea. I do think Alan's thing of changing the scene was a lot cooler than Saga, because she has the case board. But yeah, I will say I did like the typewriter stuff too. That was cool. It was just the combat. If it was just a puzzle game with cutscenes, I would have been thrilled. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. But yeah, so 7 out of 10. That's where I'm gonna put that. I won't play it again unless I lose a bet. As for the DLC, the case board was not a puzzle. The puzzle was the typewriter stuff. There's nothing puzzly about the case board. It's just drag and drop. If you drag it to the wrong spot, you just drag it to another spot till it clicks. There's no puzzle. That's put the square in the square hole difficulty of puzzle right there. That's what the case board is. If the circle is going to the square hole, you just move it over until you find the circle hole. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so not gonna play the game again, probably. The DLC. The DLC, I'm going to. I don't know. I might play them off stream. I might record myself playing them and upload videos. I probably won't stream them. I didn't think I'd be playing Alan Wake 2 in the first week of May. I'm way behind on my stream schedule this year, and I have a lot planned that I'm trying to get to. So I do think next week I'm moving on to my next game. Which I'm not going to name a game yet, because it's still a little up in the air. I gotta see what I can fit in and how things are gonna line up. Of course, I don't have dates for everything coming out this year. I'm sure June's gonna be full of game announcements. I don't know, GTA 6 isn't coming out this year. So June's gonna be a lot of people being like, hey, our game's coming out 2025. Surprise. Versus DLC Palm Night Springs is worth it. That did look funny when I accidentally loaded into it. Yeah. But alright, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna stream next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I would like to say what game I'm gonna do, but I'm just not 100% sure yet. But there will be a game, even if it ends up just being Oblivion. There will be something streamed next week. But thank you guys for coming out to watch me play Alan Wake 2. I had some fun, and hopefully people had fun watching me go slightly insane. And yeah, have a good night, guys, and see you next week.